Toda la noche voy a aprovecharte como es. Si tienes que irte, yo sé que vas a volver. Y llama si tú quieres, baby. Tú sabes que llegaré y luego te llevaré de nuevo aquí pa' mi cama. Vente, mamita, pa' que se encienda la llama. Si estás solita, quédate hasta la mañana. Tú sabes que tú eres mi shorty. Me encanta tu piquete body. Sabes que a mí yo sé booty. Tírame un call que yo le llevo.
En mi cama, tú eres aquí, cerca de mí. En mi cama, besos a tu cuerpo, everywhere, baby. Holding me tight, look into my eyes, baby.
Toda la noche voy a aprovecharte como es. Si tienes que irte, yo sé que vas a volver. Y llama si quieres, baby. Tú sabes que llegaré y luego te llevaré de nuevo aquí pa' mi cama. Vente, mamita, pa' que se encienda la llama. Si estás solita, quédate hasta la mañana. Tú sabes que tú eres mi shorty. Me encanta tu piquete body. Sabes que a mí yo sé booty. Tírame un call que yo le llevo.
Let's stay all night en mi cama. Hace amor esta noche en mi cama. Your love is a high, got me on cloud nine.
Y llama si tú quieres, baby. Tú sabes que llegaré y luego te llevaré de nuevo aquí pa' mi cama. Vente, mamita, pa' que se encienda la llama. Si estás solita, quédate hasta la mañana.
Okay. I don't know what I mean. First of all, yo, this Chop It Up the podcast. This your boy Hulk Life, and I'm here with my guest, singer, songwriter, actor, poet, you name it. She probably got that hat. Vero G is in the building.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me on the show, by the way.
Yes, had to. Now, get straight into it before we do anything. Give the people a little bit of back. For those who don't know who you are, give them a little bit of background.
Yeah, definitely not a problem. So, guys, my name is Vero G. I'm an entrepreneur. As you mentioned, an artist. I did been dabble in a couple of things here and there. Prior to that, born and raised on the Lower East Side. That's those who don't know that's pretty much in downtown Manhattan, New York City. And pretty much just music's always been a passion of mine, first and foremost. And it's always been a part of my own journey, and to instill in pain, love, and everything that we all endured in life. I use that to my music, and that's what's.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let us know, and I want to say the name of this right because my Spanish ain't good, but my punctuation, I'm hope. That's what they call it. En mi cama.
You got it. Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us the meaning of that song, and tell us about the creating of this song.
Yeah, not a problem. So this actually came about like around a year ago or so. Big shout out to my amazing engineer, William Pena, who made this album what it is right now, and it's out actually at all platforms. Called "Here I Am." That's the latest album right now. So how this song came about, Emikama, pretty much it means in English translation is in my bed. Pretty much the song itself is kind of like a little bit self-explanatory, where pretty much, the man waiting for my lover or my man to come to the bed with me and do some adult things, as they call it, and
Yo,
how and
okay.
how exactly how it came about. Pretty much was just one day I was hearing a couple of reggaeton songs, and I was like, there's something that I never usually write about. So I was like, let me just change up the game of how my music usually is. And when I did this, I was like, okay, we got something. So it's out there. Actually, the video is also as well. You guys can check that out. Directed by J Prime Media. So go support that. It's very sexy. It shows a little skin. But I'm warning you guys now. So if you get a chance to check it out, it's on YouTube. You can check that out.
Absolutely. Don't y'all be afraid. Y'all go check that out. Um, it's a lot of things I've read through your uh I would say memoir biography, that is. One of the things that stood out was you was a member of the Change Choir with L. Shelton. Like, how was that experience? Tell us about that experience.
Sure, not a problem. So, this is like more my beginning kind of stages into my career before becoming solo. Prior to that, I was actually at a school quite years ago. This should be called Junior High 22, but you know how schools changed back then.
Mm,
And that was my first taste working with other peers, eighth grade, and kind of experience traveling. So it was kind of cool. So later on in my life, as an adult, going to school and being a mom and everything else, actually a big shout out. I have to give this to him. My son's father actually put me onto this because they actually are having auditions. It was many years ago. It was the AM station Al Sharpton has. I don't know if he still has it. And they were actually looking at the time for choir members for his upcoming choir and all that sorts. So I said, he said, hey, why don't you check it out? You sing, da da da. I said, you know what I have to lose.
mm,
So I apparently went to the NAN, which is the National Action Network, in 145th Street in Harlem. I went to the headquarters for the auditioning. I sang my heart out, and I never heard from them since. So I said, did I do something wrong? um, and then within a couple of weeks later on, I actually had the official email stating that they're welcoming to be part of their choir as a choir member. So as a sing and that sort of thing. So it's pretty cool. It's a great experience. You know.
yeah, that's pretty cool. What I also like is that you advocate so heavily for domestic violence, and I know that's probably close to your heart on a more personal level. How did that come about, and how did that come about, and what makes you so passionate about such a cause that actually need to be heard? Because there's a lot of people going through domestic violence, and I've always said that if a relationship ever gets to the point where you have to put your hands on the person, just walk away.
So true, right about that. Being actually being I don't call myself a victim. I call myself a domestic violence survivor. With that in mind, I've been to prior DV or called domestic violence cases or
Mm,
situations in my life in the past, and that made me not a bad person, but it made me a stronger person.
mm,
Going through these experiences and to be alive to tell about it.
mm,
There's a lot of statistics. I'm doing a lot of research on this,
yeah,
where a lot of men and women have been killed by the hands of a loved one. And
mm,
apparently, in COVID, when that happened a couple of years back, the numbers had the case of DV cases has risen up. Unfortunately, because they had nowhere else to go, they had to stay home. They were unfortunately majority of the times were you know killed, unfortunately, or to the point where they had to eventually, if they could get out, they could get out if they can, in that circumstance. So how I continue out this fight as we speak right now, I actually have a petition out. It's at www.change.org. It's called
mm,
End Domestic Violence. And with that, it's a petition which is over 2 years old, but I still am trying to get those votes in. Actually, not votes, signatures for people to sign. I have over, I think, 100 signatures so far. I need
hmm,
another 100 more so we can start the ball rolling. And
absolutely.
no doubt, no doubt. And prior to this, I've been really fighting this for over 2 or 3 years now. I actually ran to our president, Joe Biden, about this matter. He did
Mm.
write me back a year later to address that he did receive my letter, and they
Yeah,
do know the impact on the situation that was going on with that particular case, and they would like to see how they could probably put some action behind it as an act or something to reinforce of this thing of what's happening for a lot of people out there. And fortunately, the law system, as you know, does not really benefit any of us because a restraining order is paper.
yeah,
Say your abuser comes up to you and has a knife or a
yeah,
gun. If the cop is not there, what's the point of having a piece of paper to protect you? So this is the reason
exactly.
why. Definitely. So this is the reason why I really am stressing this, to have a stricter law, a stricter way of how the law enforcement should get more involved, particularly
Mm.
for the abusers, and also uh, particularly for the survivors, because this is a psychological warfare. This is a situation that is also going to generational situations where the children are affected by this.
Mm.
Family members, friends. This is traumatization. So they have to start something where it's also resources for abusers and also for the survivors, so they won't have to continue that same pattern on for the next person to come along the way. And we just did recently a domestic violence event. Big shout out to me and Gonzalo Duran. He is Devil Dog USA Incorporation. We did an event not too long ago, I think in March, and we had amazing feedback of people that came, survivors. So I talked about their story. We had live performances, and we just had great feedback on that event.
Absolutely. Tell us. Look, first of all, I'm gonna get that link, and I'm gonna put my signature on there, and I want y'all to go out and put y'all signature on there and put that link in the description when I get it, and put it in the description of this video. So go back to this video and make sure that you hit the link. Make sure that you sign up, because the we need to end domestic violence. It's at a point where innocent children are being affected by it, and not only that, the females that's being affected by it. It's something that has to stop. We have to figure out a solution. You
Very
know,
true.
and tell us about the Vero G Spotlight TV show and the magazine and what you're doing over there.
Yeah, definitely not a problem. So, we'll be actually, this is the sixth season of the Vero G Spotlight TV show. We just got back on the season for spring, and this has been just a phenomenal journey, as I say. 6 years ago, me and my business partner, Jampine Media, we built this vision. We saw as being independent artists, we saw the injustice, even to this day, of how the indie scene or indie industry is. And we said, we're tired of people doing the favoritism, the clicks,
Mm,
look out for their own people. Now, how about everybody else?
right.
So definitely. So with that in mind, I said, you know what? Let's do something that's gonna really open the doors for not only locally but worldwide. And thank God this year I'm clapping it because this is our sixth year for the TV show. Thank
Yeah,
you, thank you.
girl, 6 years. Shoot, that's a long
Yeah,
time. I've been doing
yeah.
this for 2.5, but 6 years is
Oh,
okay.
congratulations!
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a problem. So yeah, like I said, this has been a hard work, dedication. We started out, with the TV, and we actually branched out. We're still doing TV, but this has branched out. We have gotten a lot of indie artists signed by major record labels. They're doing tours, they're doing big things, and it started out from the TV show, and that branched off. Now we have the radio show as well at DTF Radio. Alongside with that, we have branched out with that with the magazine, which is now, I believe, this will be the third year or fourth year this year, I believe, for the Vero G Spotlight magazine show. Magazine. And then we just been branching off from that platform with the brand itself to continue on more opportunities for everyone out there. And we just did, actually, this past Sunday, our first annual, we finally did it. The first annual Vero G Awards, which is
Oh,
successful.
that's true. I
And
saw that.
thank you. And it was, I'm going to put the pictures and everything up this week, but it was just a beautiful, just a momentum of artists that are getting the recognition.
Absolutely. I did the same thing. I did my first award show at the end of last year. Well, at the beginning of this
Awesome.
year, and it was crazy. It was really well received. Yeah, that's what my platform is built on. My platform is built on build networking and building artists. It doesn't matter the status. Hey man, it's the hunger and the goal. If you got it, I'll provide you a platform to explain. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. And it's the scene sticking together because we grind harder than most in the mainstream. So when we find success, it hit different. It's a different type of you know. POS Productions, what's good? I see you in the building.
Hey.
Yes, sir. But we gonna take a little side note. We got a game inside a game per se.
Ooh,
We're gonna play a little game of song association. And the
I
way
like
this is
this.
gonna work is I'm gonna give you a word and you're gonna sing a song with that word in it.
Oh man. Okay, cool, cool.
We can have a
You got
little,
me there. All right.
yeah, this is gonna be fun. Now, with that being said, let's see what we got. Let's see. First word is cry.
Ooh. So you want me to sing like a sentence with the word, or how do you want me to do this?
A song that has the word cry in it. It can be any song. It could be one of your songs. It could be an artist song. Just a song with the word in it.
Oh man, just tough now. God, so many songs with the word cry.
Um,
Oh god, actually I just did a song called Toxic, and there's a part where I do say it makes you want to cry, but it's like a long part of it. But I'm not gonna recite it because I need the beat behind it, but it's okay. I'll do some things out of my head. If anything,
uh,
that's okay. Okay. Um. All right, here we go, guys. Oh God, I didn't prepare myself. Fine, fine. I love this song. All right, cool. When you wanna make me cry all day, make me feel so bad, so bad, so bad. There we go.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Got another.
sorry.
No, it was good. It was good. It was good. Look, I was in the nerve, but it was good. I know I put you on the spot. We do
Yeah,
that from time to time. We do that from time to time.
it's all good.
Oh, next word is love.
Ooh, you got me with this one right now. Okay. Hmm. See, you got me with this one. It's off the bat. All right. All right. I'm just gonna go a cappella off my head. I guess whatever it is. All right. And, do you love me? Do you love me, baby? Ooh, do you love me? Do you love me, baby?
Mm. Yeah, that I just wanted. I like to do that. Pushing the boundaries is always a good thing.
Yeah,
Now,
definitely.
now we got one more final word.
Okay.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I gave you cry from the beginning because I know you're influenced by Mary J. Blige, and I thought you was
Yes.
gonna sing. I'm not gonna cry. I thought you was
No,
gonna
no, no. It gets me emotional. I can't.
sing. But yeah, I try to say. But anyway, the last word is happy.
Oh man. See, you got me there with this one. There's all these songs in my head right now. Okay. Um, I'm thinking about that song "Happy," but I'm not gonna sing that. No, no.
Uh-oh. For
Yeah, that's
real.
a way off with that. I guess something top of my head right now for this one. And you make me happy every day. 'Cause you know you wanna put a smile in my face. Put a smile in my face. Is that okay with you? I don't know. It's something.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Now the thing I also first of all, thank you for playing Song Association.
You welcome.
That
First
was a lot
time.
of fun. Nice icebreaker. Um, yeah, it won't be a dull moment, but one thing, you recently wrote 20 poetry books. Now, those that know me know that I write poetry. I'm an avid poet. My lane is love and breakup poetry most of the
Nice.
time. So what got you into poetry?
Yeah, even before songwriting,
Yeah.
just way before time. I have to say this: my mom actually inspired me to that because she always had like a composition book. I
Mm.
remember in her nightstand, and she would always show me her poetry and recite it to me at times, and I was like really intrigued. I was like the age of I think 6 or 7, and that's when I started like realizing the manifestation of something that's going to be happening, the evolution of something's going to happen with that, with music or poetry with that, and later on in life, I tested out myself, and I started just writing just my emotions into paper. And then later on, I started to rhyme it, and then I started saying, "Wow, this is really cool." When I look back at it, I'm like, I let all the emotions into and I'm writing into my poetry. So I realized I could just transition that to poetry to songwriting. So and then I realized those are the main elements towards to making that.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're gonna take another musical break because we don't want y'all to go nowhere, but make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Share, like, comment, wherever you watching it. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you follow. You can send souls, all by choice. YouTube, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 over there. So yeah, we trying to dominate all over. Few announcements before we get into the next song. Pass or Play is coming to TikTok again. Me and Lyrical, you'll see us on TikTok in a minute doing Pass and Play. If you haven't been watching, you should have been watching the Top 100 tournament right now, which is going crazy. Crazy. You should have been watching. If you didn't watch last night, the video is out. Facebook, YouTube. The video is out on my channel, so make sure you check it out on Chop It Up Podcast's channel. Or you might have to put in Battle Red Kingdom to see it. But it's there. I can't wait. Semifinals coming up May 8th. I can't wait. We down to the bottom of the barrel. It was 32 artists. We're down to approximately, I believe, 4 artists. It's there. Semifinals time. We're at the epicenter. So make sure you tune in. Now, with that being said, it be so much. With that being said, this is a live artist, Vero G and L Maj. Or E Maj.
E Maj, yes.
Okay.
Came for a downfall. Heart slowing down, gotta turn my life around. Got goals to achieve, been taking the vow. Did you ever think I'd be a hot chick? Look at me now, and I'm hella thick. And you can never be me on your worst day. Forever too on like Tinashe. Call me a warrior, fighting to live. All the pain that I went through, never again. Hunting for my destiny, but I'm not a child. I'm a survivor, and I'm hella well. Only the real can only relate. We got a lot going on with a lot on our plate. Better with the meantime, fall back and rewind. When your mind clears, everything will be fine.
I feel so alive to move on in my life. Overcome these battles, it feels so right.
it's so good to hear refreshing, positive music. And not only that, when you bring in the Lord into it, I grew up in the church and I'm very much Southern gospel, Southern church. I grew up under strict rules. You had to move work, you know what I'm saying? You had to be church 7 days a week, damn near. You
Ooh,
know,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a day you wasn't in Bible study or something. You was in something. And
Definitely.
like I said, it's real refreshing to have that. And hold on, hold on now. Yeah, you know, and it's really good to have that. And I really enjoyed that song. Shout out to the young lady Imaj for jumping on the track
Yes.
as well. I feel like yeah, both held each other together. But tell us about the making of Alive and why it was so necessary to make this song.
Yes, definitely. So, a big shout out to Real Lyrics Production who made this beat, and my beautiful friend and artist who was featured on the song, Imaj. We did this around a year ago, and how we came about this, pretty much, mental health is definitely needs to be talked about
Mm,
more, especially in our society. And we kind of frown on it. We just see it as a stigma. We don't want to talk about it,
mm,
and I felt like this song, I was just going through a really deep, dark situation and going through depression and everything else. I felt like this is a song that I need to let out so people can hear it. And maybe this, with my pain, I could let other people be healed by it. So then when I presented this to Real Lyrics, he said, yeah, that'd be great. You and Amash could do this. I said, great. So I put my part to it, and she did her part, and she went through something also a couple years ago, and with that, we just told pretty much our own story, but in the song, and to see the feedback we have received after we put it out, and the videos out too as well, on YouTube and everything else. It's just been phenomenal. People have been like, "Thank you so much and to hear this.
yeah.
This is a powerful collaboration. This is a great message, and it's been amazing feedback."
Yeah, it's definitely a message. It's definitely our testimonies. I feel like, and I'm not gonna take you out of church, but I'm gonna take you out of church. You understand? um,
Go ahead.
this is a testimony. This is their testimony that was going about in this song. And when you hear music that make you feel and evoke and emote that feeling back, is reflective. It's saying I've been through, but God had a different idea. You know what I'm saying? Trials and tribulations to come with joy, will sleep in the morning. I don't think y'all understand. I've been having a wonderful week. I had a wonderful weekend. I went to a nice conference. I was talking about the goodness of God. Then I come here to do it, and I get some more of that same love and vibe in the building. I just don't know.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's crazy you say that. I'd say everything's for a reason, right?
Hmm.
So talking about that, I had to put this in there. I actually have a book. I was called Trials and Tribulations,
Yeah.
no lie, and Autobiography of Vero G, which is over a couple years ago. I did this book, and it's available at all digital. Actually, it's available on Amazon.com. And this book entails about things I went through in my past, being a domestic violence survivor, being through foster care, being raped. I've been through a lot. And almost being killed. So these things I went through. It makes me who I am today, but also want to let people know that you've gone through your worst situations in life,
Mm,
but as long as you have that positive onset or outlook in life, and you continue every day to get up and breathe and do what you have to do,
mm.
you can overcome anything in life.
You can. God says, so a man speaks, so he do. Out the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. If you speak it into existence, it shall show itself. I don't see. I told y'all I wasn't gonna people try gonna make me go there. I've been there. Let me tell you, I've been through some things myself, and I got on here a while back, and I told them about me and to take some time off because mentally I wasn't here. And it's been a lot of times this year where mentally I haven't been here. As great of a
Wow.
personality as I have at times, mentally I just wasn't there. It's hard when the person that supposed to set the tone in the atmosphere You know what I'm saying? You don't expect them to have the same pain, but they have the same pain. We are who we are. We are human at the end of the
Exactly.
day, and that's what makes us. Don't let that break you. If you somebody out there and you going through something, speak up on it. Don't hold that in.
Facts.
Don't fight that journey by yourself, because you will find out you got some people there with you. You know, and that's so important. Mental health is so important right now with people killing themselves, these mass shootings, these things that's going on in the world. People don't see value in their own lives, so they don't see value in others. So
Very true.
you gotta understand. We gotta talk life into these people, because it's
Mm,
you know what I'm saying. It's too much debt going around, so it's time to start talking life into each other. You know what I'm
that's true.
saying?
Actually, I do want to add this to this.
Yeah.
There's a song I did which I never done before Christian music or gospel. I actually do like other types of music. So 2 years ago I did an album called no, actually it's not, it's Here I Am, but the one's called Victory. And with that album I did a song called Let Him Heal You. And with that song, God spoke to me, and I written the song called "Let Him Heal You." It's out now. Actually, I won an award with that
Mm.
song last year's for the Cito Awards. And if you guys check it out, the music videos out as well on YouTube. Type it up. No, "Let Him Heal You," Vero G. You'll see the video, and
Absolutely.
it's a very touching song. And it's just meant to be put out there so people can hear it.
Yeah. Make sure y'all go hear that song. Make sure y'all go get her book, Trials and Tribulations. Make sure you go get the book. You know,
There you go.
go get the book.
Yes.
Sheesh. Now, you like I said, she got many hats. Many hats. Not, I mean, she acting. Now, how did that come about? Acting, modeling, it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on in these hats, and how you manage it, and your day to day life.
Yeah, definitely. So, acting, acting and modeling came hand in hand years ago. When I was starting out my like the solo career, singing and everything, and I said, I want to do something else I could tap into while doing my music and that sorts. So, how it came about acting, I started actually doing it in my high school days. With short plays and that sorts in school, and I just came about loving it. It was just like the acting bug. I wanted to do more and do more roles and that sort. So
Mm.
eventually, I had the opportunity to be under I think more than seven films, with short plays. I think web series they call it, full feature films and that sort. And it was just great to see like your acting name on the screen and to get acting credits. You're like, wow, this is what it really is. To see the hard work put together and see it in full screen with other people and see their feedback. And then the modeling came right behind that because I felt that confidence after being going through domestic violence. You have to build that self confidence back. And it worked out eventually. It built my confidence back, when I'm out there in the scene, networking with meeting people. And I said, you know what, let me give it a shot. Being a plus size model is hard out there. So, when I started working on the runway and doing editorial shoots and all that sorts, I started seeing the love inside of me coming out
Mm.
in the photos. And I just saw like, later on, I took a little break from it now, but I'm always able to go back to it when I can. And when I saw the amazing feedback of women just like me, hey, you know what? You a big girl and you showing it out there. Like you gave me the confidence. Now I want to do that. So that's just really installed me. Like it showed me that I have that great impact on people, inspiration to continue on. Giving other people their own moments to do their thing.
Absolutely. If you just tuning in, top 100 tournament semifinals is coming up. Make sure you're in the building for that. May 8th. With that being said, we're not gonna hold y'all too long. We got another song for y'all. Let's see what we got.
Awesome.
Let me hear. I know what the song. Mm-hmm. See what we got for y'all. Cause I had it up here. Y'all know I always do the backwards thing. That's just me. Okay. So I believe it's this. If we didn't do this already, let me heal you.
No, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, you can play that one. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Okay. Hold on now. Don't try to get too excited now.
Say, oh man.
All right. I like how this one come on. All right, just let me hear you.
Gotta put your trust in Him. He will lead. He will lead the way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. God, put your trust in Him. He will lead the way. Open your heart to Him. Take your pain away. He's our Savior. Our God. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Out of the darkness, you were always there. I was torn and broken. I'm back in your grace. Lord, I will praise you. Lord, I will praise you. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let God give you the way and the strength to go on and move on in your life. Let Him lead you to the way, to the path of your destiny. May we all go into one. Give me strength every day. Gotta put your trust in Him. He will lead. He will lead the way.
Yeah, like like that positive vibe. Yeah, somebody out there needed that message today. I don't know who, but somebody out there needed that message,
Amen. Amen.
and I hope that got to
Definitely.
you. Whoever you are, I hope that message got to you. I enjoyed it, but I know somebody
Thank you.
out there that message for them, and I hope they got it. No
Definitely.
matter what you're going through, no matter how,
That's right.
yeah, yeah. This world crazy out here. There are some people going through. Let me tell you, man. Uh, what was the creation like behind that song? What was the ultimate message you wanted the fans to take from it?
Yeah, definitely. So pretty much, when I got the messages from God, and I was sitting down actually in the same room with my pen and paper, and just listened to the beat for a little while. I felt like this is a time, even during COVID, that time when there was so much going on, like you mentioned, and people were dying left to right, and it was just like chaos. I feel like this song would have kind of helped people go through those tough times, and to know that no matter what we all going through, different circumstances, what the case may be, that know that God is always there behind your back. He's always there in front of you. He's there with you all the time. Even though sometimes we don't pray to him or we don't look out for him or what the case may be or we look for him, he's always there no matter what. And his love is so beautiful. So I felt this was so song that he wanted me to put out to the world to let people know that even though we live in a very evil or destructive world, that there is peace either in between that, and there are good people, and there is good life out there. It's just you got to go out there and seek it. And at the same time, this song I felt it could also inspire, heal people to whatever they're going through in their own situation.
Absolutely. Before we get out of here, once again, let the people know where they can find you at, what platforms you're on. Yeah, what you got coming out in the future.
Yeah, not a problem, not a problem. So, guys, you can follow me on my Instagram is at official Vero G. Pretty much, you can check my website out www.verogmusic.com. I have to update some more content there, but pretty much everything is there. You can see all the information there. Also, coming up, I'm working on my. Actually, it's already about to be out next month. The fifth EP album called Energy, which I'm excited. Way overdue, over a year. So stay tuned for that when I push it out next month. So just bear with me, guys. I'm just over a year and everything else. Also, I just want to say, I won a few accolades, which I should be coming soon to the house. And let you guys know when I get them finally, in due time. And I just actually it's weird me saying this, but I got crazy number of votes, and I'm honored to announce that I won the inspirational community award just this Sunday at the award show. So
Yeah.
thank you. I gotta show a little piece of the medal, just a little
Yes.
bit.
Oh, yes.
Just a little something to take home.
Something. Shoot.
He's like, oh shit.
I'm gonna tell you.
So God is good, and
Yeah.
yeah, more content. Toxic is out now with myself, Amaj, Beyond Blue,
Yeah.
Champagne, and Betty Ross. The video will be out next month as well in May, so stay tuned for that. And we actually I got over 2K streams already on that
Mm.
on Spotify. So this is great. People keep playing it, keep streaming on your playlist, keep sharing it, and more content due time. Yeah.
Yeah. First and foremost, thank you one more time to my special guest Vero G for being in the building. Um,
Appreciate it.
like she said, follow on all social media platforms. The music drive support the artists. The independent grind different, so we need your support to continue to expand. So make sure that you're supporting and supporting and supporting. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Uh, you know, hopefully we have a performance for the fest in July 3rd and 4th. Thank God it's Friday Music Fest. Artists, you can sign up now. Chop It Up the podcast at gmail.com. You can sign up now for the Thank God It's Friday Music Fest. And what it basically is a pre-recorded live performance by the artists performing their songs live in an intimate setting of their choice. So definitely sign up now, artists. You can sign up. Make sure you send a headshot. Make sure you send I don't have a date on it yet. I will say May 31st. By May 30th. No, I'm gonna take that back. July 27th. By July 27th, make sure to send both of your pre-recorded submissions, depending on how many artists. Right now, let's make it just one video submission, and I'll give updates later because I don't know how many artists is going to be in it. But we're hoping to do at max 40 slots, 20 on each day, 20 on July 30th and 20 on July 4th. And remember, this event is 100% virtual. So it's going to be an amazing event. It's the second year on a bigger and better scale. So I can't wait for that. And I can't wait for all the performances and the different vibes in the building and just having a great ass time. Like I said, May 8th, top 100 tournament. We went from 32 down to 4. We in the semifinals. Actually, yeah, we in the semifinals. It's gonna be a movie, so make sure you tuning in for that as well. If you, like I said, if you didn't see, go see. Now, with that being said, it's your boy Hawk. Like this, chop it up the podcast. Chop it up. Let's talk.